Well, Geovany Quenda to Chelsea. Here we go. Story dropped this morning by Fabrizio Romano, and it came from nowhere. We are all caught off guard because I tell you, no one expected such a deal to obviously drop from the club of Chelsea. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rokani David is my name, and hope you guys are really having fun. And let's continue to see to it that all really goes on well as planned in here onto the Rokani Media Football. And it's a Friday, and it's the 14th of March. First 2 of weeks have gone ahead to a lapse of March, and you're left with 17 days to obviously see to it that March comes to one end in a year. So let's obviously go to the man that broke the story, and that was Fabrizio Romano. He came up and told us that Geovany Quenda to Chelsea. Here we go. Deal for the Portuguese young talent is done, and say here we go. Medical done for Quenda after secret blitz. He will join Chelsea in 2026. Club to club agreement completed with Sporting, and Quenda said yes to Chelsea project and Enzo Fernandez plans. That's what Fabrizio went ahead to say. He added and said Geovany Quenda's contract at Chelsea will be valid for 7 years, all agreed last night. There will be also an option to extend the agreement for 1 further year, meaning that 7 years plus a further option of 1 year. Those are 8 years for the club of Chelsea. And remember, Chelsea are really that club that has gone ahead to obviously sign players and given them longer contracts, and that's what they've gone ahead to do again in there for you. And now Geovany Quenda from Fabrizio Romano has already completed medical test as new Chelsea player, as revealed overnight. Portuguese winger completed test with Chelsea staff in Portugal after agreement done on Thursday. Story confirmed. So this guy, Geovany Quenda, is obviously going to be joining the club of Chelsea in 2026, but he is officially a player for the club of Chelsea. That is it. He is officially a Chelsea player, though he's obviously going to be left at Sporting Lisbon to play there for a further 1 year, and then in 2026 summer, he'll obviously come through to join the club of Chelsea. And why have Chelsea gone ahead to do this? Because they noted that in the summer of 2025, they're obviously welcoming Gustavo, a player that plays in the same position like Geovany Quenda. So it made no sense for them to obviously get in Geovany Quenda to obviously come and compete with Gustavo. Yet in that position, they're having 2 other players that are really struggling to find who is obviously the first choice. That is Pedro Neto and Madueke in there. So it shows you that they are like trying to see to it that they really get in those players, and in the long run by 2026 they'll be having 4 players playing to that into that position. And after in the summer of 2026, then they'll make a decision on who to leave, on who to keep and who not to keep. But for the player known as Pedro Neto, he can play as a left forward, and I think even for Quenda, he can obviously play there. So we have to wait and see how Gustavo is obviously going to be coming and fit into the squad for the club of Chelsea. Because for the club of Chelsea, he has come up, and they've come up and obviously have very talented players, meaning that next season we'll see how Gustavo really fits into this. And the other guy that went ahead to obviously add a lot of attention to detail to this deal has been none other than David Austin, another tier 1 journalist. After Fabrizio Romano broke the deal, then this gentleman came in through and obviously had something to say about that big deal that really went ahead to happen. What did David Austin have to tell us? Chelsea reached agreement with Sporting Lisbon to sign Geovany Quenda. 17-year-old winger stays at Sporting CP next season, joins Chelsea in the summer of 2026. Medical done, 7+1 year deal in place for fee between 45 to 50 million euros, not far off what United aimed to pay. That is it. So he's hinting of Manchester United. For those that never knew, Man United wanted to obviously get this deal done and dusted, and they were part of the team that was hugely looking out for signing this guy known as Geovany Quenda. But Quenda obviously has found himself going ahead to play for the club of Chelsea. And there are rumors that United will stop to signing this player because of the financial fair play. And I'm really not into buying that thought, because I believe the club of Manchester United is going to be selling Marcus Rashford for 40 million pounds. And that is like 50. Now, if you get off like 25 that are really going to go for the salaries of Marcus Rashford, because he's not willing to obviously take a pay cut of his wages that are really weekly, you obviously think about how you obviously talk of United having 25 million euros, and for a 7-year deal that Quenda is signing for Chelsea, that means every season Chelsea will have to pay 7 million euros. And I think for this season, United will be having that, and they can obviously balance it off very, very well. So I think Chelsea are really more aggressive, and I think in the coming years, we're obviously going to find out that Chelsea is going to be the most aggressive club, and they'll be gone ahead to sign all the young talents. When you look at how they've gone ahead to recruit talent across the globe, you'll obviously understand that they're really carrying it out at the most elite level of this world. You know, they went to South America, they have Estavo, they've gone ahead to go to Argentina, Uruguay. They've sent like 4 or 5 players in there for you, and the latest one is Washington, whom they've obviously gone ahead send back on loan in there. So I would like to let you know that it's not gonna be an easy chase for what Chelsea is really doing. But Chelsea, the next coming years, they're obviously gonna be the team to obviously beat, because it looks like they're even beating Man City on their game. We know to it that Man City has been one of those teams that have gone ahead obviously recruit players that have come up and obviously shook the world. But right now, as it stands, the side of City is being beaten by this side of Chelsea, and they're bringing in very good players. Now, one will ask, Geovany Quenda and his performances. Ruben Amorim gave him his debut for Sporting Lisbon in the season of 2024-2025. You understand? UEFA Champions League, he also gave him his debut, and he has so far played 25 games for the side of Sporting Lisbon, 4 goals and 1 assist. Champions League, 10 games, 0 goals, 1 assist. Taca de la Liga, 3 games, 0 goals, 1 assist. And the Candigo Oliveira, 1 goal, 1 game, 1 goal. So he's having 6 assists and 2 goals, but he's just 17 years. He's turning 18 here on the 30th of April this year. That is Geovany Quenda. He's really one of those players that is one of the future prospects, and Chelsea have obviously gotten the deal done and dusted, and it's out of their way, and they're really looking forward to seeing that they obviously sign this player to come in and obviously do the job in the summer transfer window of 2026. But they've signed him, done deal. Congratulations to the club of Chelsea, and they're really trying to scout out all this talent. And to give them credit, they worked it under the carpet. You know, Fabrizio Romano just went ahead to break the news in the morning, and everyone was like, what? A player that was linked to Manchester United, now he's going to the club of Chelsea. It was really very, 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 very shocking to those that know how these deals are really done. So I call upon for your reactions into the comment section below. Geovany Quenda to Chelsea. Here we go. What are your thoughts about it? And do you think this deal was worth to be made, or was worth making by was worth an execution by the club of Chelsea? Because as things stand, the club of Chelsea has very many players who play in that position, with Estavo not yet here, but Estavo is also coming into the into the summer transfer window. So continue to subscribe. We want to hit 25,000 subscribers onto this YouTube channel. Lower right bottom corner is a place to be. Smash the black button that has the word subscribe. After smashing it, hit the notification bell. That will enable you get notified every time I upload a video onto this channel. We out. Bye bye.